Welcome to my channel. I'm Mariana and this is The Vegan Spoon. Hello, today we're going to be making vegan tuna. The base for my vegan tuna is going to be chickpeas. Yes, chickpeas, and best of all, sprouted chickpeas. Why do I sprout them, you ask? Well, the thing is, I have been doing it for a while, and I think this is the best method to do it. One of the reasons why is because I want to try to eat as less sodium as all the cans have. For example, I have these. This is corn. It's not the same thing, but it's so you have an idea of how much sodium is in the cans. And for example, just for half a cup, you get 320 milligrams of sodium. That's 13% of the daily intake, and we don't want to have so much because you're gonna be eating this as a snack, and you don't want a snack to have so much sodium because we're gonna be adding other ingredients that will have some sodium too. And so the other reason why I sprout these is because you will be less bloated and you won't have gas when you sprout your legumes. And I think this is one of the best reasons. And the other reason is because when since we won't be bloated, it's because when we soak them and then sprout them, all the chemicals or all those bad things, anti-nutrients, are removed when soaking, and so your stomach can digest it so much better. Can digest chickpeas, beans, everything so much better. And another reason is because as you all know, we are always asked how we get the protein. This way, by soaking this, your system, your body will absorb the protein way better than if it wasn't soaked. So that's a really good reason. And for the last reason is it takes less time to cook. Something I wanted to mention, I do have an Instagram and Facebook, and I will leave the link below if you wanna go there. I have some recipes. If you want, you can just it's called Latinos Veganos Can. If you want, you can leave your comments in there and ask me if you want to see a video of that. So for this recipe, we are gonna be using some mustard, and mustard has 55 milligrams per tablespoon or teaspoon. Sorry, we won't be using a teaspoon. It's like just a drizzle. We will be using mayo though. Mayo has a little bit more, but for a tablespoon, and it's 120 milligrams, which is like 5%. I get this easily in Canada. If you're not in Canada, I do have on my Instagram or Facebook the recipe for the vegan mayo, how to make it. I will list the link below. The recipes are in Spanish first, and if you keep going down, you'll see it's in English too, so you can see that too. Also, this is very important, limes. Limes will make this taste, like more fishy in a way, and so this is very important. I will be using green onions and corn. You can add whatever you want, like celery. It's just to make a vegan tuna, up to you. I don't add the tomatoes because tomatoes, once they're in this whole mix, they expel all the water out, like the liquid it has, and so it gets a little bit runny, but it's up to you. And I also don't like the soggy taste of tomatoes after it's made. So when I actually make this, what I do if I'm gonna make a sandwich, I just put it on the bread, and then I put some slices of tomato, and then that's how I make a sandwich. Another thing that we're going to be using for today is going to be spices. Spices are really, really important. They are antioxidants, anti-inflammatory. you must use spices on your food, and you will be seeing that on all my videos. This is my spice rack, and I will put all the ingredients and the amounts down below so you can see what I'm gonna be using, and probably in the video too. So let's begin with the recipe.
Okay, so we're gonna put the garbanzos and lime juice in a food processor. Sorry about the camera over there. And the only thing is just process. We're gonna be processing this. That's the easiest thing to do. We are gonna be adding all the rest of the spices, and as you can see on the video here, there's salt, parsley, garlic powder, and onion powder. Sorry. Remember, we want not to add so much sodium, so we use powder instead of garlic salt and onion salt. And of course, mustard and mayo. Remember, down below I have a recipe for the vegan mayo if you want to check it out. And as I mentioned before, we're just going to process this. If you don't have a food processor, you can use like a potato masher, and you just mash first the garbanzos, and then you add the rest of the spices and condiments. As you can tell, I'm just mixing this to show you the texture. We don't want this to be like hummus. We want this with some texture, so we don't want to destroy all the garbanzos. We want to make sure that there's some bigger pieces. And we're gonna put this in a bowl. Yes, I do use gloves when I'm cooking, so it's just so I don't have the, all the smell stuck to my nails. And we are gonna be adding here the stuff to make it like tuna salad. And what I mentioned before, we're gonna be using green onions, and I'm using some corn. This is up to you. You can add whatever you want. I think I use like half a cup of corn, but that's up to you. And the only thing to do here is just trying it, testing. If you like the flavor, you can add more lemon, you can add salt. And here I'm gonna be adding a little bit of salt, and that's about it. We're done. That's it.
Okay, I took my gloves off, and I am done with the vegan tuna. This is super simple, super versatile, and you can use it on like so many things, like sandwiches, wraps, burritos, whatever you feel like eating with the vegan tuna. Remember, you can add whatever you want. You can remove the corn, you can add onions, like the other onion, the white onion, yellow, whatever, tomatoes if you wish, celery, whatever you decide to do. It's you make your vegan tuna up to your liking. So I hope you like my video. If you do like to continue watching these recipe videos, please give me thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video recipe.